Welcome to rural Bavaria. This is the middle of nowhere, and you might ask, why are you here? Great question. This is all the doing of Deutsche Bahn. I was supposed to go to Nuremberg to basically review the intercity express from Nuremberg to Hamburg. However, all the direct connections to Nuremberg were cancelled, so I have to do a layover in this tiny village. And this is the start of the review. I didn't want to include this, but honestly, this is terrible. So this has to be part of the review. I'm not going to tell you the name of the village. You may figure it out for yourself if you so wish. I've spent enough time here. Let's go get on the train to Nuremberg and then start the actual review of the ICE from Nuremberg to Hamburg. And when I say let's go, I mean let's not go, because the train isn't for another 25 minutes. Fantastic start to the journey. You can tell it's a really old train station, but it has definitely seen better days. Yeah guys, welcome to Nuremberg. This is the main train station. Let's check it out. The journey to get here took about twice as long, so double the length. It took 2 hours and 20 instead of 1 hour and 5. The train station here in Nuremberg is actually a really historic building, which you can see behind me, from the 19th century. Check that out. And then right over there you see the old town with the main church. Pretty cool, it's really close. This way is a tunnel. So yeah, let's head back in because I don't have much time and get to our intercity express, which will take me all the way to Hamburg. Let's go. So my train arrived 5 minutes late, which isn't too bad for this country. And then this train is also 4 minutes late, which makes sense. And honestly, it could be worse. So I deem myself quite lucky in this scenario. I should add that I tried to book a seat, but basically Deutsche Bahn said €80 and you want a seat? No way. So I have no seat reservation, and that's going to be fun. I have no seat reservation, which means I expect somebody to take my seat in just a second, which is not a nice feeling, but we'll see. I have no problem sitting in the galley, really. Also, I want to show you the seat guys while I still can. Obviously, we have this table that folds out like that, like on an airplane. Pretty cool. You get Wi-Fi over here. You get a plug over there. Seats are generally somewhat clean and somewhat spacious. Not too bad. And now we just started moving, as you can see over there. So let's start this mad journey to Hamburg and see if we're still going to be on time when we get there. Now, of course, the Intercity Express includes free Wi-Fi, and the speed of it was actually pretty decent. 18.7 megabits per second for the download and another 12.1 for the upload. As it is custom for any mode of transport, we are here doing the Lure review on the Intercity Express from Nuremberg to Hamburg. It's definitely quite spacious. I can stretch out, which is always very good. There's a nice decor, some nice touches on the mirror. It's generally very clean. I don't know how long this journey has been before the train came to Nuremberg. I don't know where it came from, but I can't imagine it's been going for too long. So still, they're keeping it clean. There's the bog down there, the flush button, a light, and pretty standard loo. So far the whole journey has been pretty decent. Nobody's taken my seat yet, which I'm very grateful for. But then again, the train isn't at full capacity. There's still a lot of space, a lot of seats that are free. We'll see if that changes throughout this journey. But yeah, let's go back to the seat. I'm going to enjoy the seat while I still can, and maybe I'll show you the restaurant wagon later in the journey. I made myself comfy as we were passing through northern Bavaria and the state of Hesse, leaving behind cities such as Würzburg, Fulda and Kassel. To make this review complete, I still needed to check out the restaurant car. The coffee tasted quite nice and was actually reasonably priced at €5, which I find okay for an intercity train. Now the landscape started getting much flatter as we were getting into northern Germany, passing the towns of Göttingen and Hanover, and reaching Hamburg. And so that was my journey from Nuremberg to Hamburg. I'm just gonna get to my accommodation and I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the Deutsche Bahn and this train. I'm now in my aunt's accommodation here in Hamburg, and I think it's time to tell you guys how this trip went and how lucky I was, because this is more of the shining examples of how this can go, because more often than not it goes simply a different way. Yes, I had a little disruption where I had to wait in a small village for 47 minutes for my connection, which shouldn't have happened because well, they're renovating the tracks and basically the whole track is just completely shut, so you have to go around. But the Intercity Express was on time, apart from 10 minutes, which is pretty much on time. So I was 10 minutes late into Hamburg, which is really not an issue. More often than not, it doesn't go like this. It's very common for delays to occur. In fact, when I went on a similar train from Vienna to Nuremberg, I think it was like 2-3 hours late. It's really hit or miss. You might ask, why is this? And the answer is pretty simple. Germany, the German government, the privatized Deutsche Bahn did not invest into infrastructure for many years. They are building and ushering in new trains. However, it's pretty slow. So there are still trains with broken seats, broken air conditioning running. And yeah, the tracks are also really old. A lot of them haven't been renovated in a while. And basically this is the core root of the issue. What this means is that Germany isn't one of these, beautiful examples of a great railway system anymore. The stereotype of German trains being punctual, reliable, on time, clean, doesn't hold up anymore. And I know I got lucky. However, somebody else might not. And this video is a bit of a, neutral one. So obviously that was a positive experience, I would say. However, a lot of the time it's not. And so that's something to be wary about. But yeah, let me know what you think about Deutsche Bahn in the comments. Let me know what you think about this train that you saw. Also, let me know if you've ever been on one of these German trains. And let me know what your experience was riding one of them. I'm going to sign off now and go to bed because it's been a very long day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.